meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, and adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Certain portions of it may be closed to the public for purpose of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in Sunshine Law. Decisions made and/or discussed in closed session will be made known to the public at a later time. All contracts awarded by mayor and council must comply with the affirmative action requirements of PL 1975 C127. Fire exits are located in the directions I am indicating. If you are alert for fire, please move at a calm, orderly manner to the nearest smoke-free exit. Notice to members of the governing body and borough staff, any use of electronic devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purpose of borough business, and any communications are subject to the Open Public Records Act. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Here.
Councilman Connolly.
Here.
Councilman Johnson.
Present.
Councilman Signorello.
Here.
Councilman Robina.
Here.
Councilwoman Belomo.
Here.
Mayor Signorello.
Here.
All present, Mayor.
Please lead us in opening prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Eternal God, grant us thy help in all our duties and perplexities. We ask for thy guidance. Give us thy protection in our dangers and sorrows. Grant us thy peace. Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah.
Okay. So you said this one here.
last one. Yeah, there's somebody we're acknowledging at the next meeting.
So just a couple proclamations up front. Unfortunately, since we're doing this a little bit of an awkward night, I just want to recognize that obviously this month is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's important to get screened and bring about awareness about that. So it's important to recognize that for the borough. And this month is also LGBT History Month. We are an inclusive and open borough, and we are proud to embrace the LGBTQ plus community, and it's really important to recognize that. So while we don't have anybody here because it's an awkward Tuesday night meeting, we felt it important to recognize those two events this evening. May I have a motion to approve the meeting's minutes pending corrections?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion that bills and payrolls be not read and passed for payment?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, public portion. May I have a motion to open the public portion on agenda items only?
So move. So move. Sorry. Second.
I don't know who got that one. All in favor?
Aye.
If you'd like to come speak, please come forward to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. I am seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion on agenda items only?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Reports to departments. Ken, Andrew, you guys got anything?
Just fourth quarter bills are due November 1st. You have until the 10th to pay without interest. And the tax sale is Monday, November 21st at 10 a.m. And that is all for prior year taxes and SORP bills that have not been paid. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thanks, Ken.
Mayor, the only thing I have, as promised at the last meeting, so the early voting for the 2022 general election starts on Saturday, October 29th. It'll run until Sunday, November 6th. There is no voting on Monday, November 7th, unless you're voting by mail and returning a ballot. Hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., except Sundays. That's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's various locations throughout the county. The closest one is at the Amalfi Center in Roselle. During the week of the 31st through the 4th, the borough will be running a shuttle service for residents who are looking to register to vote, are looking to vote early. That shuttle will be run through the Cassano Center. Reservations are going to be taken through the Cassano Center, so contact them. There'll be information given out on social media, and they will be going to Roselle because it's only 7 minutes away, so we can do more trips. Last year, we limited it to just seniors because we no longer have the grant restriction through New Jersey Transit. It will be open to all Roselle Park residents and Roselle Park resident voters who wish to vote early, and there'll be more details on that released this week. Thanks, Mayor.
Yep. Okay. No ordinances for second reading this evening. No ordinances for introduction. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Andrew, please read all resolutions on the consent agenda by title.
Yes, Mayor, Resolution 29622 is ratifying and affirming the actions taken by the Chief Administrative Officer to submit a grant application to the County of Union on behalf of the Borough of Roselle Park in connection with the 2022 Union County Kids Recreation Trust Fund Grant. Resolution 29722 is ratifying and affirming the actions taken by the Chief Administrative Officer to submit a grant application to the County of Union on behalf of the Borough of Roselle Park in connection with the 2022 Greening Union County Grant. Resolution 29822 is authorizing the extension of the 2022 Farmers Market to November 30th, 2022. Resolution 29922 is authorizing the donation of 10 round and 10 rectangular tables to American Legion Post 60. Resolution 322 is accepting the resignation of Jan Schulte from the Roselle Park Fire Department. Resolution 30122 is authorizing change order number 1 to A3 Contracting LLC for the project Roselle Park Housing Rehabilitation Program, case number RP-49, in the amount of $600 increase, 3.13%, to reflect a total contract amount of $19,755. Resolution 30222 is increasing the hourly rate of Class 2 Special Law Enforcement Officer Michael Powers. Resolution 30322 is authorizing the tax collector to issue reductions and/or refunds in the total amount of $466,584.44 on one property as authorized by the Union County Tax Board for a special petition appeal. Resolution 30422 is authorizing the tax collector to issue reductions and/or refunds in the total amount of $1,671.20 on one property as ordered by the Tax Court of the State of New Jersey. Resolution 30522 is memorializing the non-renewal of the shared services agreement with the Borough of Kenilworth for certified municipal finance officer and qualified purchasing agent services. Resolution 30622 is appointing Joshua M. Regan to the position of part-time laborer. Resolution 30722 is appointing John P. Rodriguez to the position of part-time laborer, and Resolution 30822 is appointing Ryan G. Urban to the position of part-time laborer.
Do any members wish to have any items removed from the consent agenda?
I'd like to pull 29922.
Okay.
298 and 300.
303.
Okay. I should have had a pen.
I have them.
Okay, cool. May I have a motion to approve the remaining resolutions on the consent agenda?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
298, may I have a motion to adopt resolution 298-22?
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion?
So maybe I'm just a little rusty. I just want to abstain from that. So I just was abstaining from voting this.
I don't think you have to, but
Oh, I didn't know this.
just the farmer's market as a function.
Mom has something to do with it, so I was trying to do the right thing.
Borough Attorney?
I don't know his reason for
Oh,
So,
She doesn't make any more money as a result of the
Yeah.
extension, so there's
my
no-
move, his wife, runs the farmer's market.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, then that's fine.
okay.
That's appropriate.
Okay.
All right.
I think there's a conflict there. but-
It's appropriate for him to separate this.
Okie dokie. Joseph, you need to call for the roll then.
Huh?
If the Signorellas are abstaining, you got to call for the roll.
Okay, can I have a motion to accept,
No, you just need the roll call.
oh,
I'll
a roll
just
call, could I have a roll call for 298? I
Councilman,
mean, 29, oh,
So move.
no, we got
Two-
it.
298,
Count-
22.
Councilman Petrosky,
yes.
Councilman Connolly,
Yes.
Councilman Johnson,
Yes.
Councilman Signorello is abstaining. Councilman Rabina? Yes. Councilwoman Belomo?
Yes.
5 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The resolution is
Good job, Council President.
No problem.
99.
Bad job, Mike.
May I have a motion to adopt resolution 299-22? Is
So move.
Second.
there any discussion?
I just want to thank the director, Rupen Shaw, for donating those tables to the American Legion Post 60. That was grateful, and they will come to good use. Thank you, Rupen.
Thank you, Councilman.
And I'm gonna abstain on this, since we abstaining
Bro,
today.
what is this tonight?
You can't abstain on it. Yes, I can. I'm abstaining on this.
Okay. You gonna, anybody else want to abstain? Call the roll, Andrew.
Councilman Petrosky?
Yes.
Councilman Connolly?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson is abstaining. Councilman Signorello?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Belomo?
Yes.
5 votes in the affirmative, 1 abstention. The resolution is adopted, Mayor.
Can I have a motion to adopt resolution 300-22? Is
So move.
Second.
there any discussion?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Jan Schulte for, I wish I really knew how many, but 40-plus years in the fire department. I just wanted to thank him for all his years of service.
My dad.
Raised from, he was from a firefighter. At one point, for many years, he was a deputy chief of the ladder company, number 2. So thank you for his years of service. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Any further discussion? Call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Connolly.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilman Belomo.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The resolution is adopted.
All right, let's test my -22.
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yes, I would just ask that, Ken, if you can please.
We need to do the resolution to correct the books.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Call the roll, Andrew.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Connolly.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilman Belomo.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The resolution is adopted.
Okay, moving right through. Council President Petrosky, you want to start with your?
Sure.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I want to send my condolences out to Joe Gregory, who was a crossing guard for the borough for many years. He was also a member of the Knights of Columbus. I also want to send my condolences out to Susan DePar Delile. She was, I believe, a 1982 graduate of Roselle Park. And Lynn Tanista Williams, which is a 1972 graduate of Roselle Park. Unfortunately, she passed away right before the 50-year class reunion. So I send my condolences out to them. October 7th, I attended the water bottle distribution to the three elementary schools and also the middle school. The kids seemed very excited to get the bottles. On the 8th, I attended the anti-bullying at the Anti-Signorello Youth Center. On the 10th, I attended the ribbon cutting at the Neary Deli, 300 Locust Street. The 12th, I attended the recreation meeting, mostly talked about the upcoming Halloween thing, which is this Saturday. And then I also attended, this Saturday, I attended the community preparations, Putting Light First. I want to thank Councilman Johnson for it. Great job, okay? And also, I attended the 4 Centuries in a Weekend at the museum. This Saturday, the 22nd, is the Recreation Halloween. It will be at the library from 12 to 2. Candy will be given out, and the library will have a DJ. They will also be decorating bags, and they will be taking pictures. On the 27th, they will have a blood pressure screening, 12 to 1 at the Casano Center. The 30th is the Mischief Night concert from 6 to 9 at the Mike Maury Park, sponsored by the PTAs and the Anti-Signorello Youth Center. November 11th will be our Veteran Day memorial, and then December 2nd, we'll have our annual tree lighting, and the 3rd and 4th will be the winter market, and the 18th will be the Santa Parade, which always seems to be a big hit. I actually enjoy it myself, and even though it was very cold last year, very good turnout in Roselle Park. If you need to contact me, you can get me at jpark@rosellepark.net, 908-666-7821. That's my report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Councilman Johnson. Switching it up.
Thank you, meeting. Thank you, Mayor. No, I started to read. Excuse me. Meetings I attended and supported since the last council meeting on October 8th. I attended the Diversity and Inclusion Second Annual Youth Festival. Honestly, this could not be done without each individual member volunteering their time, services, and effort. Each member deserves a standing ovation and to be personally recognized for their services to our community. Thank you again, Chris Monroe, Mark Fernandez, Marielle, Shanna O'Keefe, Ursula Edwina, Dr. Brittany Kirkland, and Z, and our honorary member, Colleen, for a job well done on this year's annual youth event. You guys make being a part of this community well worth it, and I truly appreciate you guys' friendship and advocacy for positive growth within our community. Lastly, I would like to also recognize the County Commissioner Rebecca Williams, for supporting and attending the Borough of Roselle Park's community event as a special guest speaker. The next community event that I attended and facilitated was on October 15th. A special thanks goes out to University Hospital, American Red Cross, Union County Emergency Services, Roselle Park Police and Fire, Amazing Critical Care LLC for volunteering and providing our community with emergency preparedness and response training information. Also, thank you to the borough and Mayor Signorello for partnering up with me and seeing my vision. Lastly, I would like to thank Councilman Joseph Petrowski for attending and supporting my special endeavor as well. Residents, please remember your voice matters. If you need to get in contact with me, please email me at gjohnson@rosellepark.net, or you could call me at 908-303-1519. However, this week I will be out of the country, so if you have any concerns or emergencies, that's why we have the at-large. So please reach out to the at-large because I will not be able to respond promptly overseas. So thank you, and that's it, Mayor. That concludes my report.
Short.
Councilwoman Belomo.
Sure. Okay, I'm super excited to remind our residents that this week is bulk waste collection week. Very popular day in Roselle Park. East Side can put out their bulk waste starting at noon on Wednesday, October 19th, to be picked up on Thursday, the 20th, and West Side can do the same on Thursday, the 20th, to be picked up on Friday, the 21st. You can find a list of acceptable and unacceptable items on the borough website, rosellepark.net. On September 15th, I attended the library board meeting. The upcoming meeting will be tomorrow night, Wednesday, October 19th, at 7 p.m. at the Roselle Park Veterans Memorial Library. If you'd like more information on programs running in our library, you can call 908-245-2456 or go to the borough website and click on the link that will bring you to the Roselle Park Veterans Memorial Library page. The Environmental Commission Committee meeting is scheduled for tomorrow night also, October 19th, at the Casano Center at 7 p.m. The committee continues to seek volunteers for the Shade Tree Subcommittee, the Green Team, and the Community Garden. If you would like to get involved or contact, you can go to the committee's Facebook page, Roselle Park Environmental Commission, Roselle Park Small Business Network. As a small business owner, I understand how important it is to work with other small businesses in our community. Therefore, every fourth Tuesday of the month, we have a meeting from 7 to 8 p.m. for owners of businesses in Roselle Park to work together, support each other, and to open a line of communication from the businesses to the town. Every month, the meeting is hosted by a business in our community. This month's meeting will be at the Sunrise Diner located at 61 West Westfield Avenue on Tuesday, the 25th of October. If you're interested in or you're a small business in Roselle Park, you can join our Facebook page at Roselle Park Small Business Network and participate in the survey. Positively Roselle Park 24/7, Bender Avenue Candy Drive is on. If you'd like to help our fellow neighbors on Bender Avenue who give out thousands of pieces of candy each year, donate to one of these locations, Roselle Park Veterans Memorial Library, Iorio Deli, and Joe and Jody's Barbershop. If you live on Bender Avenue and would like to be a candy recipient, email us at rosellepark247@gmail.com with your contact information. Saturday, October 22nd is Fall Community Cleanup from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Casano Community Center.
And my condolences to his family. Also, Veterans Day is coming up, and I hope to see everybody out there at the library lawn. You know, we need to keep the veterans in your prayers, especially those that are coming back from the wars of Afghanistan. And please, show up and show your support. Other than that, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Urbina?
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, Mayor, colleagues, and good evening, Roselle Park. On October 7th, as liaison of Clean Communities, I visited our elementary and middle schools along with our colleagues here on the dais to drop off reusable water bottles, which most of our schools have water bottle filling stations. Americans purchase about 50 billion water bottles per year, averaging about 13 bottles per month for every person in the U.S. That means by using a reusable water bottle, you could save an average of 156 plastic bottles annually. On October 8th, I visited the Roselle Park Museum. Boy, how a coat of paint can brighten up the place. Shortly after visiting them, I attended the Anti-Bullying Youth Summit at the Signorello Center. On October 10th, I attended the grand opening of Neary's Deli on Locust and Grant. The deli offers breakfast and lunch. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. Losing the sandwich place across the street that moved to New York, I had the opportunity to speak with the Neary family and considering adding sloppy joes and empanadas to their menu and considering expanding their hours to evenings. I also submitted a business listing on their behalf today so they could be added to the borough's business directory, Boom Local. On October 11th, I attended a New Jersey DOT Safety Summit. Commissioner Gutierrez Cacchetti and safety experts explained the importance of transportation safety and programs working towards zero deaths and advocating the need to promote safer roads. On October 13th, I met with Director Shaw at the Cassano Center to pick up letters of support from our seniors for Union County's application on the NJDOT Transportation Alternative Set-Aside Program. The application, as I had mentioned at last meeting, is seeking funding from the DOT to convert sections of the Rahway Valley Line in the 5th Ward into a viable multi-use trail to connect neighbors, communities, businesses, and provide recreational opportunities. I'd like to say thank you to each and every senior who took the time to write a letter advocating for this safe, open space that would benefit not only them, but their children, grandchildren, and generations to come. This past Saturday and Sunday was the county's 4 centuries in a weekend. While we're very rich in rail and wireless radio history, I took the family to visit our neighboring communities, visiting the Frazee House in Scotch Plains and the Merchant Drovers Tavern in Rahway. We even ran into Roselle Park residents at the closeout event of Hispanic Heritage Month at Rahway Park. And on that note, and talking about history, I've also got some Italian in my blood, so I want to recognize Italian American Heritage Month. It was first celebrated in 1989 by a special proclamation of both Congress and President George H.W. Bush. Over 5 million Italians immigrated to the United States between 1820 and 2000, and currently there are over 26 million Americans of Italian descent residing in the U.S. And look how close to home. For those who haven't visited our museum, did you know one of the inventors of the radio was Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian inventor and electrical engineer who sent and received the first transatlantic radio signal in 1901? Is that right? Right? Okay. With his factory located just a mile down the road. 1912, Roselle Park became home to the Marconi Wireless Telegraph Company of America. Radio and wireless equipment for the U.S. Navy was developed here during World War I and manufactured here in town. Marconi's wireless telegraph tower is displayed prominently in our borough seal. The cell phone and other forms of wireless communication are here because of achievements like Marconi's. If you like Donald Duck, did you know he was created in 1938 by Disney cartoonist and Italian-American Albert Taliaferro? Florida's Tropicana orange juice was founded by Anthony Rossi in 1947. Roy Jacuzzi invented the Jacuzzi Whirlpool bath in 1968. Frank Zamboni invented the Zamboni hockey rink machine in 49. And Frances X. Cabrini, Mother Cabrini of the Sisters of the Sacred Heart, became the first U.S. citizen to be canonized as a saint in 1946. We recognize and celebrate their achievements. Last night, we held our Municipal Land Use Board meeting. We cleaned up language in our bylaws. There was a postponement on an application for 222 Sherman Ave, and the application for the creation of an apartment within an accessory structure, a garage, was denied by the board. Tomorrow night, I'll be attending a meeting regarding the East Coast Greenway, and on Thursday, I'll be at the CPAG's Fall Festival. It's open to Roselle Park families with students with special needs and different abilities. It'll be held at the Signorello Youth Center from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and is being hosted by the Roselle Park School District Special Services Department, the Special Education Parent Advisory Group, and the Roselle Park Recreation Department. The event will feature games, snacks, and be an evening of fun. Children are also encouraged to wear their Halloween costumes. And on Saturday, October 22nd, Roselle Park, through Clean Communities Director Rupen Shaw, will be hosting our fall community cleanup event. We have 15 groups and organizations registered, with more than 150 residents pitching in to improve our neighborhood schools, parks, and open spaces. Also, a reminder to all, now that the leaves are falling, please clear storm drains and catch basins. Friday's vegetative waste pickup and collection bags are still available. Are they still available? Right? Is that a few?
Bags?
Yes. Still have a few? Yes. Are still available here at Borough Hall. I want to say thanks to all who've reached out. I can be reached at 862-236-0019 and jrabine@rosellepark.net. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thanks, Councilman. Councilman Signorello?
Short and brief, I did also attend the opening of Neary's Deli, and it was pretty good, and I brought a sandwich home from Mom there, so it was pretty good. So I gave him a couple pointers, and we talked about Larry's tuna fish. So whatever, they have to try to get, I know some people chuckle about that. Anyway, I'm happy to see some DPW temps being hired tonight to try to rebuild the Roselle Park DPW. And I attended the Board of Ed Canada's night last week. And it was interesting, and to say the least, it could have been run a little better, but anybody wants to talk to me on the side with that, we could chat. But other than that, looking forward to the reason we have the meeting tonight, this Tuesday. My son's getting married, my younger son, on
That's right.
Saturday. So anybody gets a hold of me, it's jsignorello at rosellepark.net. Have a good night.
Saturday.
Yeah, and remember to reach out to him for me too.
I've got nothing to add. So I'm just going to say, remember to vote November 8th, and hand in your mail-in ballot if you've got one. So Mayor Sig at rosellepark.net if you have any questions. Andrew, please read my appointments into the record.
Appointing Maurice Negron of 503 Sherman Avenue, Roselle Park, New Jersey, as alternate number 2 of the Roselle Park Municipal Land Use Board to fill the unexpired term set to expire December 31st, 2022.
May I have a motion to open the public portion on any subject?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If you'd like to come up and speak, you may do so now. Please state your name and address. Okay, I am seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion on any subject?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
There are no matters for closed session this evening. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.